Today is a Careers Power Day, and it's all about students having time away from their normal timetable curriculum lessons to experience different elements of the world of work and future opportunities. So we have Year 7 right through to Year 13. They are all involved in different events that are developing different career skills, and that is careers education in action.
When you go out into the workplace and into trying to get employed, you could find yourself really struggling. But with the careers advice, it gives you that groundwork and the idea of what to expect. So it's a little bit easier to kind of adjust and find your footing in the workplace, I think.
It can be daunting not knowing what you're going to do after school. So having someone to talk to can be really helpful, just to start to give you an idea of what you can do and what your options are.
It's the building blocks for your future, and it's getting you prepared for your jobs and what other journeys you might go in the future.
Miss Rivers has set up a plan for me and what to do further into Year 9 and Year 10.
For me, it's really about helping them to develop their pathway. My role is to make sure that they all leave the school with a successful destination that they're happy with. We want to encourage them right from Year 7 because we want them to understand that careers education and guidance is a lifelong process. We want them to broaden their horizons. We want to open their eyes to opportunities. We want to have opportunities to invite external providers into the school so that they can experience what it's like to speak to people from outside of the school and what it's like to be in the workplace.
So I'm going to be doing 8 interviews, 20 minutes a time, just focusing on some sort of STAR technique that the students will have developed. So a very general interview script, but just trying to demystify what an interview process is and just really see that we're all humans and it's about unlocking kind of the person you are and having the employer see that.
We want them to hear about all the exciting opportunities that are available to them, such as gap year opportunities or apprenticeships or university, depending on the pathway that they've chosen.
So a gap year is all about making you future ready, whether that's giving you the skills and experiences to go straight into the world of work. You'll learn resilience, hard work. You'll also learn your place in the world and become a better global citizen.
Particularly in this school today, we're talking about higher and degree apprenticeships and interview skills. I'm doing a half-hour session on what is a degree apprenticeship, how it works, how the funding works, so what sort of funding they get towards that, and also how the wages work, how to apply.
We want to be here to help them develop their research skills so that come Year 13 results day, we are celebrating their successes and celebrating the fact that they've secured a successful destination, and we wish them well on their way, and then we hope that they will keep in contact with us so that we can have them back as alumni to come back and participate in events with the school and help us moving forward.
I think I was very lucky with my careers advice here that I think they were very open to the different options I had. I think because I was so confused and because I didn't know quite what I wanted to do, they were very accepting of the fact that there were different options that I might take in comparison to other girls at the school.
And the nice thing about these days is that we can invite schools within the trust across to collaborate with us, and all the students will benefit from these types of events.
There are individual single careers advisors in all the different schools. So as careers become more complex and the future of work changes a lot, we're sharing resources, we're sharing ideas. There are so many jobs that will exist that just do not exist at the moment. Many jobs will radically change. So we're constantly looking forward at the future of work. It is so important that we as adults understand how radically different the future will be for our pupils when they go into the workplace.
If you think about the last 10 years, things are moving very rapidly in regards to technology, and I think it's important as careers advisors that we keep students abreast of what's happening in terms of the wider world.
I think it's important from a young age to raise aspirations, for them to realise why they're studying in school and working towards their exams and what they have to achieve to move on for their post-16 qualifications. A lot of the times the younger students don't really have that connection, why they're studying and what they're studying for.
If they've got a goal in mind or they know what they're working towards, it can be very useful for their plans and their motivation. Also, if we leave it too late, they've got all these other worries of, I also have to get a qualification by the end of this year, so I think it's really important for them to do it.
At the end of the day, education is all about helping students to develop their future plans and be successful when they leave school.